Alrighty. Do this. And then boot this up. Hopefully these are good.
Sega.
These are okay. Alright, I gotta turn the sound back on. Turn that down just a tad. Better. Oh, that's good. All right. Anybody there? Just me tonight. So that's okay. Wait just a minute. Hey, Alan. How you doing, man? Happy Independence Day, if you're American. If not, then hope you're having a good Wednesday. So, I did want to say, did I not take control of this? Oh, no. Okay, so I still... So, if you missed last episode, we wiped out the Eldar, the Tau, and the Orcs, and then I fucked up the save file, so I had to do it all again. Which took me until 4:30 in the morning, or 5 in the morning, which is why we're streaming so late today. Aberon, hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, Alan, yeah, I'm not much of a fireworks person anymore. I was when I was little, but now it's just like, I don't want to go sit out in the heat and in traffic and just, it just doesn't, it just, So let's go, this one's pretty easy, because all you have to do is just spam, power. Which we're gonna skip this little intro here, just because we did this last time, but this was the one thing I forgot to do. Because I had to beat all the capitals again, so I literally just like turned the volume off and had like some shows I was watching going on in the background.
Come on, so you need me now.
I was just like blitzing through shit.
Remember, lads, just like we did on Separate
So shall it be done.
Yeah, so this one you literally just have to be the first one to get to pretty high power, which you can do pretty easily by just
A true servant never yields to doubt.
being careful.
Fear is not. My faith is strong.
Basically just build minimal things that require power. And let's go capture this critical location.
This thing was worth it.
You do want to grab a decent amount of stuff, just so you can like protect your base. But you don't want to go too crazy with it.
I hope a secret something. I am honored that you require my
So we're at max generators. That's
A
good.
challenge worthy of my skill.
mind bears a great pain.
I didn't think it was going to be too busy of an evening. I imagine most people are out celebrating, or many of the Europeans are probably
I am on it.
See, if it's 9 o'clock here, then it's like 3 a.m. for a lot of them. Roughly 3 a.m. So, you know, most of them are still asleep.
On your guard, Marines! Oh, the call to battle. It's ours. Anoint them with their own blows.
This one's pretty interesting because
the Emperor's will.
The AI has like an insane amount of power here. But despite that,
only take me a moment.
Doesn't seem to be very aggressive on this map.
Initiating construction. As you wish, so shall it be done.
You will have it.
Alright, let's just keep
You
pushing.
shall have your prize.
What do you require?
They will learn to fear me.
If that's what you wish.
We're under fire!
Have faith is.
Yeah, I know about the Commissar. I don't want to pay the power for him just yet.
What you do best, men!
So I'm thinking we can literally just bully our way to max to the power we need to collect.
They shall regret facing us. Anoint them with their own blood.
We can easily kill these guys with just our command squad.
You do best, men.
Because this guy's max level now, so he's got really spooky stats. Oh good, y'all finished.
The call to battle. Anoint them with their own blood.
Commander, you want to attack these guys? This is the hardest difficulty. Hey, Ahmad.
It's an honor to serve the Imperial.
Yeah, this stream literally just started, like, seconds ago. Or maybe a minute. Like, this is today's first map. I'm good. I had a late night last evening trying to get caught up to where I was. That was pretty rough.
I am on it. This able beast should get us there.
Let's move you here.
If such is the Emperor's will.
I'll have these guys stashing here. And, yeah, we can afford 55 power for that. We're just gonna tear up this base, because might as well. Get rid of this. You boys capture this.
They will learn to fear me. Anoint them with their own blood.
We should upgrade our base because it'll allow us to get the basically like faster energy. We're gonna have these guys just tear stuff up. Yes, we are going. The Space Marines are the only race left, King of Jal. They're the only people left on the planet. Well, there's some Orc holdouts, but the Orc faction is dead. Clear this up. The Tau was pretty rough, but I honestly think the hardest. Why is this not full screen? 1 second. Should be in full screen. Maybe if I tab out and tab back in. Hey, Apollo Potato, how you doing, man? And Merther, it's good to see you. Yeah, now we're in full screen. Okay. Alright, we're doing good on power. Eh, don't need to worry about that. Well, yeah, I guess we should worry about that. We're the enemy to get high power. And once this is done, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Yeah, happy 4th to you Americans. We're celebrating with some Imperial Guard fireworks. This game does not like Windows hit. No, it doesn't. It's an old game. It's one of those games that I really wish they would remaster. Oh, good, it finished. Alright, let's grab the power grid research. But this will wipe out one of the Space Marine factions entirely, which would be nice. Yeah, Amon, I've been trying to take care of myself better. I took the dog on a walk earlier today, so we got some good exercise, and I overslept today by quite a bit, but that's because I stayed up so late last night trying to trying to fix the or trying to get caught up because I forgot to save before I quit last night, which broke my heart. Alright, see? Yeah, we're almost to where we need to be power-wise. We've basically already won. This map is, like, the easiest of these, in my opinion. The AI doesn't seem to really understand the objective. It doesn't seem to really even try to accomplish it. Oh, the Space Marine game. Sorry. Well, this game also is a little shaky sometimes. I haven't played Space Marine. And 2015, 7, done. And we won. No problemo. Easy as pie. And that gives us extra requisition. Alright, so now all that's left is to paint the map our color, because that's kind of one of the conditions of our playthrough. And, this bulwark would be the next best thing to get. And then, take out the Space Marines once and for all. See, this one, yeah, this one doesn't have any special conditions, it's just a fight. I probably should wait a turn so I can get more of my commanding force. Which, the only crappy thing is we're gonna have to defend a lot from the Space Marines, because the only people they really have to attack is us. But the good news is this map in particular is fairly easy. Because I literally have designed...
Ready and willing, sir.
Like, the AI tends to focus on some spots above others. So you can kind of just prepare counter forces. Especially, like, all these buildings. We'll grab some chimeras to transport my troops around. But, like, all this stuff, the nice thing is it saves all of your, like, building upgrades. So we already have a max tier building, which will allow us to go ahead and kind of figure out where the enemy is. And we can start getting upgrades like getting the Lehman Rust tanks out and grabbing a Bane Blade nice and early.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Because that'll just let us smack them.
New code, sir.
It will be my honor.
We'll be conservative with our energy. And the reason we're getting the chimeras is so I can get my troops to the enemy really fast. Because this map's really big. Normally I don't bother with chimeras, but this map's literally fucking huge. Okay, let's grab Bane Blade. And then we've got... Like, this system I feel is kind of cheating because it lets you basically just, like, dominate a map and the AI doesn't take advantage of it. You know, the AI is like, oh, I set up multiple bases, and you're like, oh, that's cute. You know, I literally, like, outside the Eldar home base, there's a map where I, so I didn't have to deal with the Eldar, I filled, like, the entire map up. It was, like, brimming. It was so full. Extra guns, please.
Shall I get started? Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
As soon as Bane Blade's ready, we'll head out.
Ready to transport our men. Acknowledge, sir. Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
can go ahead and head out with these two.
Standing by.
Where's my other Russ? Oh, it's not out yet.
Tell the men the cavalry's arrived. Awaiting instructions.
Keep going.
The call to battle.
There's these guys you kind of want to wait until you got the full upgrades because they don't upgrade on the move, unfortunately.
What do Ogren do now? Kassakan squad ready for war. We will serve. What do Ogren They will learn to fear me. Where's our fire support? Whatever you want.
Goodbye.
Present and accounted for, sir. We'll flatten anything standing in our way. All guns, strike true. Eager for action, sir. Long have I wished to serve under you, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
2 slots. Alright, the guard I don't care as much about if they're not ready.
Sir.
Load up.
Eager for action, sir. They will learn to fear me. Eager for action, sir. Well, this will be a race for the ride. Shall I get started? The call Eager for action, sir. Double time. Long have I wished to serve under you, sir. Shall I get started?
Let's go.
Awaiting instructions. We will lead by example. All cannons are ready. Fire!
Hello. I suspect they have another base. Normally it'd be right here. Oh, it is right there. Derp. You know what? I don't even need these here. I got different orders for y'all. Go here. I'm pretty sure the tanks got this. I remember the first time I played multiplayer in this game, the first and only time I played multiplayer in this game, I ended up against an opponent, and he literally just spam rushed me, like in the first minute with some Chaos Raptors, and I was totally unprepared, because if you've watched this, you know that I like to take my time and get a lot of upgrades and all that other jazz. It was so bad. I got like brutally slaughtered. I was like, oh lord. I'll take care of this, please. Well, that was fun. I mean, most tactical games that I've played in my entire life reward you much more for being a early game aggressive player over a late game like slow build. Literally every game I've ever played. And I've played a lot of, especially these build, well, and I say that for these build games. Like Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2, when I was younger, I was like I think I was in the top 200 for the United States. Like, I was one of the better players in the US. And my strategy was I would play dwarves. They had their earliest hero you could get. I forget his name. But the earliest hero you could get literally had a bonus versus buildings, and you could get early units that were just really tough, and you would literally just bull rush the.
I am honored that you require my skill.
You would just bull rush the enemy, and you'd run over, because in that game you couldn't build units from your base. You had to build like unit producing buildings. So you could literally just run over and explode their unit producing building, and suddenly they just didn't have the ability to produce units. Like they were just up shit creek. It was ridiculous.
Face the Emperor's might.
I remember this map from my Orc campaign. But oh man, it was brutal. You could just unleash the beat down on people. Battle for Middle-earth 2 being remastered and released on Steam would be amazing. It would be so amazing, especially if they did Witch King, or Rise of the Witch King. That expansion was fucking awesome, even though it really, like, it balanced the game, which was bad for me because I played dwarves. So they reduced the unit size of all the dwarf armies. So playing competitive became much more difficult.
I hold the secrets of the machine.
It's like all the best players in Battle for Middle-earth 2, before the Witch King of Angmar expansion, or the Rise of the Witch King, whatever it was. Before that expansion, it was literally like all the best players in the world, myself included, were dwarves. Because the dwarves were just OP as shit. Like, it was just ridiculous.
So shall it be done.
Good times. Yeah, like, I mean, and that was the only game I played Rush Strategy. And it felt pretty natural with the Lord of the Rings dwarves. Like, they designed the faction oddly well for Rush gameplay, which is funny from looking back on it from like a balanced perspective, because Rush gameplay is like super sucky to play against. You know, in these kind of games, my favorite aspect of it is literally building up a big army and like having like these massive, crazy battles with like the ships flying everywhere. Like I find that so fun. But that is not the competitive way to play these games. Oh hey, Rolana, I wanted to ask you. I saw that you mentioned you would like to be the Minotaur if nobody else wanted to, but I wanted to ask. So Dosict wants to be the Minotaur, but you're a higher tier than him, so you get first pick. So I wanted to ask, do you want to be the Minotaur, or do you want to just give it to Dosict? I don't care either way. I just wanted to check with you.
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir.
Like, he'll survive being a normal beastman.
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir. Standing by. Standing by.
Alright, let's take control of these relics. Because without these, the orcs can't threaten us too much. That was quick. Get some heavy weapon teams.
It will only take me a moment. I am honored that you require my skills.
Okay, cool. Do you want it based off... So, I'm gonna beastmanify your name, unless you have a suggestion that you'd like me to go with. You want me to use your Michael tag or your Rolana tag? So your Patreon account name or your YouTube account name? That's the last thing I need to know. And then I'm pretty much good to make the team.
It will only take me
Which is good, because Black Iron's been getting on my butt about that.
It will only take me a moment.
The objective is ours. Long if I wish to serve under you,
Awesome.
sir.
Let's go kill some orcs.
Do what you do best, men.
This place, it's not too important to build a big army, or conquer the entire map. It's actually not really worth it, because the greenskins are dead. Well, their general's dead. we've dealt with gore guts. These are literally just stragglers. Okay, whatever suits best. Okay, cool. I will take care of it.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir. Don't fire
Tear it up.
until I say so. Two arms! Two arms!
Come on, boys! Did the Big Mick teleport in?
Don't fire until I say so. Don't fire until I say so. They will learn to fear me. My life
after them.
From the Emperor's mouth to my ears, son. Long have I wished to serve under you, sir. Shall I get started?
Do you read me? Heretic fire.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir. Double time! Falling men, it's time for war.
Alright.
Double time! Falling men, it's time for war.
On Ultimate Apocalypse mod gameplay, could you explain to me what that is? Oh, yeah, so, at the end of last stream, it was a pretty long one, our send-off for last stream was we literally kinda, held a vote about what race I would do next, and I gave it, like, the whole evening, gave everyone a chance to vote, so if you haven't voted by now and you were there for last stream, then too bad. And the winner was the Necrons, so we're doing Necrons next.
Call to battle. Orcs. And where there's one, there's 100 of them to fear me.
Alright, let's move to about here.
They shall regret facing us. New called, sir.
It's a mod for Soulstorm. Adds a few new races and a tons of new units and maps. Is it compatible with the campaign? I imagine not, but some mods surprise me.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
You gotta expect the unexpected with mods.
I am on it.
Oh yeah, you're here.
Ready to fire. Relocating. Where do you want us, sir? Moving to new firing position.
We'll let y'all catch up.
Relocating.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Well, I guess my questions are: A, is it campaign compatible, so single player compatible, and B, is it oh, yep, there's his base. B, is it difficult to install?
Where do you want us, sir?
Regimental command? Oh, that's the
We'll
big
cover
base
our
up there.
men. Where do you want
Eh,
us,
fuck it, we'll
sir?
take the las cannons. Because this is still a little ways off.
Go, 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 Mark! Charge! Is that the best you've got?
My mind bears a great
They will
pain.
learn to fear me.
Let's start pushing.
Ready and willing, sir.
As soon as these two dudes are ready. Awesome. These will be super strong. These will be pretty good with
Where do
those.
you want us, sir? Position confirmed. They will learn to fear me. Attack, men! Attack! Double time! No quarter.
Grab full scale war. Just for some random case, and just in case we for some reason have to fight here again, which is very unlikely. Am I playing all the races? Yes.
Attack, men! Attack! Anoint them with their own blood! Is that the best you've got?
Okay, so it adds stuff. So it's a multiplayer mod. Or a skirmish mod.
Ready and willing, sir.
Oops, totally forgot about you for a second.
Ready and willing, sir. Long as I wish to serve under you,
Very
sir.
deadly second, apparently.
One, two.
Please die. Kill the Gretchens! Kill the Gretchens!
It's time for war. For it, men, it's time for war. They will learn to fear me. Anoint them with their own blood. We'll cover our men.
Back up.
We'll cover our men.
A lot closer.
Position confirmed. Position confirmed. Position confirmed. Moving to new fire.
Oh my god, come on.
Heavy weapons on the move. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Call to battle. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Locking on. Fire! The call to battle. Long as I wish to serve the sir. They will know to fear me.
Multiplayer and skirmish. Sure, we'll definitely check it out. Put this round on fire.
Long as I wish to serve under you, sir.
Get rid of the boys' huts and they stop producing.
Eager for action, sir.
Oh! Okay, that gives us control of this area. Which Bulwark makes reinforcing places a lot cheaper. Which is super nice. I think the next best place to strike... Free Assassin... A Commissar... Carsquin, but this is a rank 10. I think we can take out the rank 7. And then after that, I think we'll push the Space Marine back. Well, honestly, I'm okay if he keeps attacking the place he's attacking. But let's go for the rank 7 place. This should be fairly easy. It's just a bunch of, it's just orcs. 5 kinds of Bane Blades? Jesus Christ.
By the Emperor, you will have it.
I am on it. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Oh wait, wrong way.
As you wish.
The real question is, does it have playable Tyranids? That's the real question. That's the $1 million question. I'll play anything with Tyranids in it.
Alright. Objective secured. What do you want?
Are they still adding to it, or is it a dead mod?
The hand of
Not dead in like a bad sense, but like dead in a, like no, it's no longer progressing sense. They have Titans? How the fuck do they fit a Titan on the... Is the screen further back? Because how the fuck do they fit any of that shit on the screen?
I already know what you want. Require my skills.
Alright.
I already know what you want.
This map is very small. And it's painfully obvious where the orcs are. They're going to be here and here. And those are pretty much the only 2 actual start positions. So we're going to go ahead and push to here. And we'll just spawn a guard unit. Holy crap! I have so much requisition. Spawn all the guard.
I am on it.
Green skins.
Challenge
They will learn long as I wish to
I
serve.
really wish he would default to range stance, seeing as he does way more damage as a ranged combatant than a melee combatant.
Reporting for duty, son. The call to battle.
Let's use Strip Soul on the Big Mech. This is so much easier than fighting the Necrons. For any of you that are like, wow, I'm like amazing at this game, you should have seen me when I was fighting the Necrons when they were alive. Oh my god, I was losing my mind. They were insanely difficult. I failed multiple times trying to take them down. That's why when we look at the map, even though I killed them 2 episodes ago, you know, 2 7-hour episodes ago, they were completely still around. They still have a 10-level settlement, and it's because I literally threw everything I had at it and could not beat them. So I just backed off. I just surrendered that territory. But I have learned more about the Imperial Guard since then. Like, when I did that map, I did not realize that if you put multiple people into your buildings as the guardsmen, you get stronger munitions based on how many people you have. So if you put like 3 guys inside of a fortress, your HQ for instance, if you stick 3 guys in there, even though all they have are basic las pistols, las guns, sorry, if you do that, then the actual, despite that, they will still fire. If you have 1 guy in a building, they shoot las guns. If you have 2 guys in a building, they shoot bolters, I think. And if you have 3 guys in a building, they shoot plasma rounds, and those stack, which is super nice. The Emperor's will. Yeah, Necrons were mind-bogglingly difficult as Imperial Guards. I was so happy when we finished them off. Back up, dumbass. I love that the Imperial Guard have like the Hail Hydra mentality from Marvel. They're like, if you kill one of us, there'll just be more. Disposable males much? There's your buzzword for the day, or your buzz phrase.
Initiating construction. I am honored that you require my skills. I challenge my skills.
Can we go to the turret, please? Thank you.
For every one of us who falls, will take his place. We've won for the glory of the Imperium.
An Emperor-class Titan?
For the glory of the Imperium.
Isn't that the thing where you have to, like... Isn't that the thing in the Imperial Guard base that, like, literally... like, doesn't fit on the map? It was, like, the major plot point of, Winter Assault. You can zoom way further. I assume you mean way further out, because if you go any further in than this, I don't... it would not be good.
No quarter. Do what you do best.
Yeah, we'll definitely check that out then.
Executing your orders, sir. You heard the men. Jump to.
Because I'm not 100% sure how much of the Soul Wars campaign we're going to do. Like, we're going to play through it, but I think we're just kind of... it depends. Like, if it's super fun to play, which my memory says it is, but a lot of people don't seem to have very good memories of it. If it's like a piece of hot garbage, then, you know, we'll just play the race that actually won canonically and then just move on. But if it's like super fun to play, then we will probably do what we're doing with this one and play through with multiple races, if not all of them. It just depends on if it's enjoyable. Alright. Cool beans. So next turn We'll wipe out the last Orc settlement. And we'll wipe out the last Necron settlement. And then we'll push the Space Marines back to their home and finish them off. And he's literally just going to attack me every turn, unfortunately. What the hell is a Mega Gargant?
Where are those damn tech priests? Where are those damn tech priests?
You lot, just go kill them.
The fray. Attack.
Upgrade on the way.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
I literally have more requisition than I know what to do with.
Serve. All right. New code, sir.
Anybody else need upgrades?
Started. New code, sir.
My mind bears a great pain.
Oops, I put you in the wrong unit. That's okay.
Space Marines. Oh, this will be ugly.
Let's move.
Look out! Here they come!
The hand of the Emperor guides all.
Grab the relevant upgrades. Have fun burning. Oh, you all just stay right there. Anybody want some extra crispy Space Marine? Oh, it's a orc thing. Okay. Say Gargant? That could either be Tyranid or maybe like one of the weird Tau sub-races or something. Like I couldn't remember what a Gargant was. Like I know I've heard that name before. Jesus Christ, that ground burns for a while. And it does friendly fire, my favorite. Where are my backpack dudes? There you are. Go ahead and enjoy you. You can upgrade your ship. Tell Baneblade to get ready.
We'll cover our men.
Probably all together as a family.
Big guns ready to fire. We'll cover our men. Big guns ready to fire.
Back up.
We'll cover our men.
Now we're going here.
The call to battle.
They won't leave my sights.
Rolana, that sounds potentially terrible. If I had to do that, I would probably... I mean, that sounds like what I did when I was younger, and I would play, I used to play, like, Super Smash Bros. When I was a kid, and the way I would train is that I would fight, like, the AI on its highest difficulty, but I would fight, like, multiple AI. Like, I would fight the maximum number of rank 9s by myself.
They will learn to fear me. Tell the men the cavalry. I'll instruct the men immediately. Death to the Emperor's
sure you kill the servitors, please?
I best hurry then. We'll leave. Do what you do best, men. I'll instruct the men immediately. I best hurry then.
I hear
We've
the
faced
machine
worse.
spirit's voice.
With pleasure, sir. The call to battle.
Yeah, we'll definitely check it out, Alon, sorry.
They will learn to fear me.
Got a little tongue-tied there for a minute.
Do what you do best, men. The call to battle. Do what you do best, men. We're in the fight. The cavalry's arrived. No.
I'm immune to damage. What are you gonna do, bro? Nothing. That's right.
They will learn to fear me. They shall regret facing us.
There we go.
Fire control. And these things.
Oh, Grins, you may want to back up.
They will learn to fear me.
I randomly guardsmen 1 and 2.
My brain,
Pew pew.
they will learn to fear me. Here they come!
Backbone of the guard, ready to serve.
Oh good, Baneblade's here. Fire! The Baneblade's big gun is so... It's such a viscerally satisfying kaboom. Especially with the explosive fire. Alright. Now all we have to do is finish flushing out the Orc and then the Necrons. I get an assassin now, so that's really nice for when we go into the Necrons. Hey, Foul! Foul, you got people asking 40k shit in chat. Also talking about mods.
Sir, yes,
They're naming off a bunch of crap. I don't even know what it is. This map is hysterically tiny.
I shall not fail. A simple task.
Standing ready.
Like, holy shit. What is this? A map for ants?
What do you require? Sounds easy enough. Warming up the engine, my lord. I can take the heat.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Rising. Get what?
So you know what? Just put it in the center.
Sure.
Do you know what you ask?
Oh yeah, there was a question about Space Marine tactics earlier. I don't remember who it was that asked.
Long if I wish to
All
serve under you,
right,
sir.
I want control of these critical
Death to the
locations in the
Emperor's
river.
enemies.
It will only take me a moment. Initiating construction. I hold the secrets. I am honored that you require my skills. Initiating construction. Initiating construction.
Oh wow, we blew through all our requisition.
It is my duty to serve. Present and accounted for, sir. What are your orders? Take it at all costs.
It will only take me a moment.
Work on the power grid.
Reporting for duty, sir. If such is the Emperor's will, you shall have your prize.
By the way, I watched just the smallest of bits of a, like, I was barely even watching it, I was more listening to it. Party Elite's episodic stream on, God damn it, what's the new 4X game called? You know what I'm talking about, the new 40k 4X game. That's coming out on the 12th. And we are definitely going to pick that up. It looks fun. Like, I already really like that style of game, even though I very rarely like play it on stream. Okay. It's always scary when you first start fighting orcs because you can never tell how many there are. Mid. Kill the mech boy. Okay. Now we can just mop everything else up. No! I really hate that he defaults to melee.
Do what you do best, man!
As you wish, so shall it be done.
You shall have your prize.
Oh, fireworks have started. I can see them from my window.
We did it, sir.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm getting. Wait,
I am honored
is that the neighbors? Hold on. know where that is, but it's really close. That is suspiciously close.
They will learn to fear me.
I don't think it's the neighbors, but
us.
I mean, my walls give like
No
the delay between.
They shall regret facing us.
Strong voice.
They will learn to fear me.
Kill the mech boy.
We faced worse.
Get his base.
No quarter. Dead to the Emperor's enemies.
Yeah, sorry, I just
As you wish.
like the last thing I need is my neighbors setting up. I know they have a lot of people over because they have like a bunch of cars. I was like, I swear to God, if there's enough fireworks, I'm gonna be pissed. Just because that would be too close for like Chloe. Like that'd be hard on her. That's, you know, just a fucking dog. That'd be way too close. Plus, I'd be worried about the grass catching on fire. Texas is a very dry, hot place.
If such is the Emperor's will, take it at all costs!
It will only take me a moment. Initiating construction.
Where's our fire support? They will learn to fear me.
God, hurry up.
If such is the Emperor's will,
I love how they just go poof.
they shall regret
It's so
facing
nice.
us. Sir, yes, sir.
I am honored.
Green
Require my
skins.
skill.
Thought I smelled something. Look out!
A
Here they
challenge
come!
worthy of my skill.
They will learn to fear me.
Where's the second base? Oh, it's like stuffed in the back.
Regret facing us. They shall regret facing us.
How about I don't let you build that?
They shall regret facing us.
Look at it, we just had them burn through a bunch of resources. Here. Focus, focus, focus.
Do what you do best, man.
Assassin, go back.
They will learn to fear me.
Let's get off some lightning arcs. Wow. This could actually be kind of problematic. Activate this so I fire faster. Look at the storm boys, they are problematic. Am I actually gonna have to fight? I was hoping I could just sort of run over the orcs, but this is their last bastion, so I suppose it's fair that they get to put up a bit of a last stand. As much as that annoys me.
Eager for action, sir.
My mind
Standing
feels
ready.
a great pain.
We did it, sir.
Nah, we got this under control. I say as my assassin gets brutally murdered.
I will not accept defeat. Guides all.
Oh my god.
Understood.
Kill the shooter.
I will do as you ask.
I was almost worried there for a moment.
You called, sir.
Almost. Okay.
What's your task?
Back to burning down buildings. He wiped out a significant portion of our forces, but okay, it's a small price to pay.
Dead to the Emperor's enemies. By the Emperor, you will have it. Taking hits! For the glory of the Imperium.
I am honored that you require my skills.
The call to battle.
Why don't you go in the back?
They will learn to fear me.
Let's take these out so we don't take too much damage. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this on this thing.
They will learn to fear me.
Focus your fire.
Dead
Take out priority targets.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
Pull this sentinel back.
Eager for action.
Butts over here.
They will learn to fear me. Do what you do best, men!
Almost there.
They will learn to fear me.
And they're all dead.
They shall regret.
Typical orcs running through the fire.
Taking hits!
Boom. Alright, so the orcs have been completely wiped out. Hooray. So all that's left are the Necrons and the Space Marines. There's only one Necron base that I am genuinely not looking forward to trying to take from them. Because every other time we've attacked this, it's been a massacre and not in our favor. But I'll be damned if I let the Necrons get away with living here. Not on my planet. Alright, Necrons. It's time to end what we started. Yeah, these cookies really aren't that good. Which sucks, because they were like, oh,
by the Emperor,
you got your cookies.
On standby.
The homemade ice cream is much better.
We've done this one 100 times.
Oh, I remember this map now. This has been a freaking nightmare every time we come here.
Faith is all that matters.
My mind bears a great pain.
Those damn tech priests.
Because those dudes are literally just going to teleport in here and just start wrecking havoc.
I will do as you ask.
We did it, sir. Eager for action, sir.
I am honored that you require my skills.
I will do as you ask.
How long till we're relieved? Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
Excuse me. I think we'll get a commissar next. He improves our health regen, and he's got pretty okay range damage.
I am honored that you require my skills. Initiating construction.
Alright.
Who summons me?
I think we're ready for when those dirty Necrons show their face.
My mind bears a great
I shall
pain.
not fail.
I want you to go
If that
hide.
is your wish.
That assassin is very important to me.
As you wish, so shall it be done. I am honored that you require my skills.
On standby.
What? Where's my...
Yeah, the machine
Oh, I have 2
spit
Karskin
its
squads.
voice.
You get a rocket launcher. Same with you. Alright, we're gonna get our requisition nice and strong, because that'll allow us
I am on
to
it.
go ham on power.
Challenge worthy of my skills points. Will only take
Is there a better way I can do this?
Initiating
Here, one here, good.
construction.
What are y'all talking about? Purging stuff? Necron's best race? They're certainly good.
Will only take me a moment.
Probably why they've been giving me so much grief in this campaign. Thank God their capital is, like, it's a slog, but it's one of the easier ones to defend. So as long as you don't get your general killed, like I like to, because I always forget you have to keep your general alive, it's not too difficult.
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir.
So you need me now.
Alright, let's get all those upgrades up and running.
Heavy weapons on the field.
Good.
We'll cover our men.
Not a moment too soon.
Us, sir?
Prepare yourselves. Oh boy. This is weird. Normally the Necrons are way more aggressive. So far they're leaving me alone.
It will only take me a moment.
This is the tricky part, because I have to build a mechanized command somewhere. Oh yeah, squeeze it in right there.
Yes, yes, of course I'll help.
As you wish, so shall it be done. Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe arrival.
Hurry up and finish that so we can upgrade our big base. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 4X game. I'm also looking forward to... Okay, has anyone heard anything more about the release date of the second space game? I forget what it's called all of a sudden.
I am on it.
I know y'all know what game I'm talking about, though. Y'all are smart. Amazing, we started off with all that extra requisition and we're still starving. Battlefleet Gothic, there we go. I need to like get in touch with their company and like let them know of my existence. That way I may have a chance of getting early access. I'm so excited for that game. Because I think they said there are gonna be campaigns for all the factions, which is so important to me. Like, I don't know, I'm much more of a single player person than a multiplayer person. And when there's not a playable campaign, like a narrative campaign for every faction in the game, that just, that makes me so mad. Alright, well the Necrons are being very passive for some reason, which is good for us.
Heavy weapons on the field.
Especially since that leaves me... Okay, so we know where both their bases are now.
Where do you want us, sir?
I love the sound of guns loading. Battlefleet Gothic 2 is going to be the shit. Like, that's going to be an amazing game. There he is. You're too late, old Necron. I almost said old man, but that would not be correct. Oh, yep, here comes the full attack. Prepare the autocannons. Sentinels, focus the robots. Transport one of these guys into here.
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir.
War!
Shall I get started? Where do you want us,
Boy!
sir?
Yep, they still hit light trucks. Let's work on repairs.
These repairs may require some time.
But that was a pretty strong strike force that we just pushed back, so I'm pretty pleased. Get the stealth ability for our assassins. Oh, come on. Well, I imagine on single player it shouldn't be too intensive. I mean, granted, I could be completely wrong, but it doesn't strike me as the game that would be like super hardcore difficult for most PCs. My builder. I hate that these guys are defaulted to be aggressive. It's so annoying. Not gonna bother rebuilding that.
Alright.
I already know what you
We're ready
want.
to go, sir. They will learn to fear me.
Quake at my shadow.
You're gonna need to be ready to go. It's time for war. I hate that invincibility power. It's so bullshit. He can literally run around and still use all his abilities, so he just resurrected all these guys before immediately dying again. Okay, we got it under control. Let's go double assassin. Alright. Defensive-wise, we got things covered. That's good. Now we just need a pretty considerable melee squad of Ogrins, and we're ready to wipe this crap out. The Aegis here are some of the best fighters the guard can get. Well, that's fine in tabletop, but they suck dick in this game.
Yes, yes, of course I will.
Like, they get the crap whipped out of them. Oh no. Let's get the car skin coming first. And this game, even like the most basic units can walk up to them and start beating the shit out of them.
Thank you, machine spirit, for the safe require my skill.
Yeah, they're terrible melee fighters. 09 to 11. That's rough. That's worse than basic guardsmen. Oh, there's another wave coming. And they've got robots.
It will only take me a moment.
Two scarabs are.
We are here.
I can't remember if they're called scarabs, but the really big ones are scary.
This able beast should get us there.
Oh, good to
On
hear.
standby.
Prepare yourselves, gentlemen. Just about that time. Full-scale war is completed. Excellent. And once we have a forward base, we can get our machines, and then it's time for the final battle versus the Necrons.
I wish to serve under you, sir.
At long last.
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir. Accounted for, son. Long if I wish to serve under you, sir. They will learn to fear me.
Color control
My
block.
devotion is assured. Long if I wish to serve under you, sir.
Prepare your plasma rifles. You're gonna need them.
They will learn to fear me. Let me preach his name. You have chosen wisely.
Yeah, I really hope Battlefleet 2, they just kind of try and improve on all aspects of the game. I mean, I liked it when I played it, I just wasn't into the factions they had.
You have chosen wisely. Are you ready to die for me?
Weirdly enough, the priest is the only heroic unit you can't get in this game as a
The call to battle.
like a honor guard. Weirdly enough. All right, it's time.
What would you have me do?
Awaiting instructions.
Ready to fire! Ready to fire!
They will quake at my shadow.
I do it for the Emperor!
Tomb Spider, that's what it's called. Pariahs. I hate these guys.
Awaiting instructions.
Alright, they're falling back. I want control of this forward base. They just lead me into a...
Yes, yes, of course I'll help.
Assassins, focus these assholes down. Kill the tomb spider. I don't like these things. They hit really fucking hard in melee.
What would happen? They will learn to fear.
Pariahs I hate because they have no morale. So it's impossible to break them. Alright, we're heading into here.
Yes, yes, of course I'll help.
With this forward base, we'll have what we need to,
Thank you.
I want to do some quick repairs there.
A challenge worthy of my skill. Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe ride.
The objective is ours.
Okay, good. Now we're gonna go attack this base.
They shall regret facing us. We're under fire!
Are you good against buildings? Yeah.
They will quake at my shadow.
Oh, that monolith is fully awake. Change of plans. Pull back. Pull back.
They will quake at my shadow.
Fall back.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir. Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
I don't think it's gonna leave its base just yet. I'm gonna need some really big guns. Oh man, if that thing starts coming out, we're gonna have to fight it.
Eager for action, sir.
Oh, that son of a bitch is gonna wake all these guys up. Back inside. Do repairs.
They will quake at my shadow.
Assassins! Focus on the Necrons.
Silently. Chance is all I need.
Yeah, I don't think the Big Daddy's coming out.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
I am honored.
We're under fire!
By my skills.
Ow. Ow.
Call to battle. The call to battle.
Thank you, machine spirit.
Oh my god, you just died.
Simple task, perhaps. Death comes in shadows.
I hate that guy.
What are your orders? Executing your orders, sir.
So shall it be done.
Oh, great. Just fantastic.
For one of mine.
Lead him on a merry chase.
You call, sir.
Summon Big Daddy.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Look out! Here they come! Inspire our men! We will save!
Grenade.
Frags!
I said grenade.
Frags!
So, fun fact about the Nightbringer, he's literally invulnerable.
Shall I get started?
Like, the strategy to beating him is just waiting.
The call to battle.
He's died. Oh, he's gone invulnerable.
They
Fuck.
shall regret facing us.
Hurry, Beyblade.
So shall it be done. Your request in a cycle, my lord. I already know what you want.
Okay.
I assume command.
I'm gonna kill one of my assassins. That was kind of rude. I figured this was gonna happen. Oh my god. Big Daddy's here.
They will learn to fear me. It is my duty to serve. If such is the Emperor's will, inspire our men.
Fear ensures loyalty. Where do you need me?
I hate the Necron Lord so much. He's such a jackass.
We're under fire. Long have I wished to serve under you.
He literally just teleports around being a douchebag.
Fear ensures loyalty. Where do you need me?
Why am I scared?
I already know what you want.
I don't need these last two.
Assassin here.
My
Oh,
devotion
stand in
is
range, you
assured.
dumbasses.
Who summons me?
Oh, good shot.
Death comes in shadows.
Oops, too close.
Tell your men to stay out of my way. Yes, yes, of course I'll help.
Vindicare Assassin versus
Fear ensures
Assassin.
loyalty.
Summons me.
Where do you need me?
Hush, say no more, my lord. That's your wish.
You call this a suppressive fire?
God, that is so annoying. He gets up, turns invincible, summons back his army. He does that every time.
Present and accounted for, son.
Fucking ridiculous.
Where is his will needed? Hear me! What the Where is his will needed?
Monolith isn't moving, is it? Okay, good. As long as the monolith isn't moving, I don't really care what the Necrons are doing.
Shall I get started? Let me inspire.
Stay out of turret range.
What is your wish?
I already know what you want.
Thank you, mighty spirit, for our safe arrival.
I already know what you want.
Where is his will
Ready and
needed?
willing, sir. Setting up.
Do you know what you have?
Can't really do anything else until I build more shit.
Why am I scared?
That may be in range of that, but hopefully not. Yeah, we can hit his base from here, which is nice. Just wait till the Basilisk to get out here. This is gonna be a real bloodbath.
Let me inspire our men.
I am on it.
Give me an infantry command out here so we can get max infantry. Earthshaker, yes. Oh, I can see it. Start firing at that monolith. Start putting the hurt on him. Happy American Tax Dodging Day. It's an interesting day to be an American. You know what? I just realized some of these things may be keeping him in. So let's be careful where we're firing.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Good. Alright, you just make sure the back of the base is protected.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
From any hostiles.
Reporting for duty, sir.
You know, we'll just include the assassins
By
in
the
this.
Emperor, it will be
The
done.
call to battle.
Where's the other assassin? I have no idea.
Let me inspire our men. Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
There's you.
Who summons
Oh,
me?
there you are.
The call to battle. The call to battle.
Okay, y'all are control 1 now.
If such is the Emperor's will,
You're up.
it is my duty to serve.
It's time to put the Necrons
What is your wish?
to bed once and for all.
What you ask?
Where do you want us?
Y'all are gonna stay here just in case something goes terribly wrong.
Where do you want us, sir? We'll cover our men. We'll cover our men.
Sounds easy enough. First part of the guard, ready to serve.
Baneblade, you're 3. Rust, you're 4. Basilisk, you're 5. I think the monolith is literally stuck. That's the only reason it hasn't attacked me. Take it out! Bring it down! Bring it down! It's been disabled for like half a second. This is so buggy. Attack! Kill the things that shoot. I can't move, can I? Let's clear the way a bit. Robots, this base is pretty much dead. Meet us here. Swarm! Take us out.
So you need me. Faith is the blade of war. Where do you want us?
We're leaving.
Ready and willing, sir. Where do you want us, sir?
Well, we're not leaving. We're going to move closer to the Necron Lords and make sure they stay where they belong.
Ready and willing, sir. We'll get there as fast as we'll get through our field fire. Where do you want us, sir? We'll cover our men.
Only take me a moment.
The cold templar.
Of course they go over. Alright.
Death to the Emperor's
Charge!
We will lead by
What are you doing? Come on, Baneblade.
failure is the weakness.
Can you not get out of this ditch? Are you serious right now? I don't think he can get out.
Flatten anything standing in our way. We live by example and duty. As you command, so shall
We
it be.
must pray for
A secondary monolith? Interesting. Okay, that unit's dead. Okay, just kill this. Oh, the Nightbringer's behind us, that's why.
fire control. Initiate strafing run.
Okay, all the Ogrins are dead.
Ready to win the war, whatever you want. We'll win.
They will learn to fear me.
Just ignore him. Just ignore him.
The Emperor's enemies. They will learn.
He's just a spooky ghost.
Where's our fire support?
Awaiting instruction.
Throw yourselves at the enemy like your lives don't matter, because they don't.
We are ready to serve. Orders received and understood.
I wish to serve under you, sir.
Kill the monolith! Good, we got the Russes coming in from the flank. This is the end of the Necrons at long last. Volley Earthshakers! Y'all may want to back up.
Is that a bastard?
One more. Any second.
Whatever you want. We'll rig. Form out the engine mode.
Don't let it build.
Time to strike back.
It's over, Necrons. It's over. Any second now. Okay. Oh, okay. The Necrons have been exterminated. Oh. Oh, did you get 2 assassins? Isn't that weird? Yeah, see, you get 2 assassins, and then a psyker, and then we're gonna get a commissar, and then another regular unit, but you don't get a priest. Isn't that weird? Wondering if Games Workshop will revive the Emperor? Maybe. That'd be a pretty fucking big deal. Alright. Alright, it's time to push them back. Time has finally come to take the fight to the Space Marines. Eh. Yeah, that'll work. Push them back to their capital and wipe them out once and for all. Alright.
Faith is all that matters. We'll be in and out like lightning. We're honoured by your trust.
Get to work claiming crap.
In and out like lightning. It is my duty to serve. Take the objective.
Go on, get.
My mind bears a great pain. I assume command.
They will quake at my shadow. They will quake at my shadow.
We'll hold them here at the critical point.
Ooh, Space Marines. This will be ugly.
That's easy enough. They won't know what hit them. Standing by. Understood.
Standing
Keep
ready.
that artillery off our backs.
As you wish, so shall it be done. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill. I hold the secrets of which I am on it. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Where did I send those car skins? Oh, down here.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
The objective is ours.
So you need me now.
The objective is all that matters.
Good job.
Remember, lads, just like we did on Separus Prime.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Is Separus Prime an event that anybody like remembers specifically what it is?
So shall it
Or is
be
that
done.
just them literally like just naming some random nonsense?
Of course.
Get what?
I am on it.
Objective secured. What now? New code, sir. Take it at all costs! Standing ready. I hope this thing was worth it. We're ready to go, sir.
Claim all the things.
As you wish, so shall it be done. Initiating construction.
Shall I get started?
Where's the other builder, dude?
I am
Oh, there you are.
that you require my skill.
It's ours. Best we remain on our toes. By the end, we're ready to go. We've won.
Ah, good.
I already know what you want.
Shall I get started? Take the objective.
Alright, finish conquering all this crap. No, it's just them naming something random. Ah, okay. Wasn't sure if car skins were like from a particular famous planet or campaign. Or if they were just like generic super soldiers.
It's ours, but best we remain on our toes.
Will only take me a moment.
Faith is all that matters.
Alright, I want that other critical location.
Will only take me a moment. Initiating construction. Do you know
I'm gonna send you
what
other
you
areas.
ask?
We did it, sir.
I am honored that you require my skills.
Good infantry
How
commando.
long till we're relieved? Look out! Here they come!
Grenade.
Use the French!
Space Marines.
Fate is foretold!
Chase them back.
If that's what you wish, so
Good work,
be
soldiers.
it.
And we need way more power.
I hope this thing was worth it.
Acadia is supposed to be Canada.
What do you require?
It's kind of an amusing thought. Like, considering in the modern age, like, Canada is most famous for just being, like, painfully polite. Like, there's something deeply wrong with them due to how polite they are. Well, yeah, I figured they were based off old school Canada.
The objective is ours.
I am honored that you require my skills.
Alright, half the map is under my control.
Challenge worthy of my skill.
mind
Fears a great pain.
on standby.
Y'all just
We've got experience
be
in
on
these
guard
things.
in case the Space Marines try and break in before we're prepared.
Eager for action, sir.
Acadia is still a funny, like, almost controversy between, like, Chaos and Imperial players. Like the way that saga ended. I have seen a fair amount of players on both sides be surprisingly butthurt with the way that that saga came to a close. Alright, Space Marines. Let's see you bust through all this crap. You ain't got nothing on me.
Shall I get started?
Yeah, head for the border.
Time?
I would like my stealth assassins sooner rather than
As
later.
you wish, so shall it be done.
Get over here. Where's their other big base? No?
On your guard, Marines! Fire support! We will serve. Fire support!
A land speeder? I can deal with that.
We're ready to go.
Dreadnought might be a bit much. Fall back. Fight from a defensive position.
We will serve.
Hop in here.
So you need me.
A lightning arc. Actually, let's switch. Grenade him. That is a very large space marine. This fight's going better, but we also have way more forces over here.
Yes, of course I'll help. Prepare.
Look at that damn librarian.
Long as I wish to serve under you, sir.
Where do you need me?
Okay! That is literally just a wave of Space Marines. Head back to base.
We're honored by your
We're
trust. I wish to serve
We're
under
falling
you,
back
sir.
now. Yeah, y'all try and finish off this little mess.
Awaiting instructions.
Sentinel, if you could get rid of a couple of... Okay.
We can do anything you throw at us.
Shut down what we can.
Where do you need me?
Well then.
I am honored that you require my skills. This able
All of
beast
you,
should
return to
give
base.
us that.
Immediately.
Taking hits! Present and accounted
Thank you,
for.
Mr.
So
Spirit, for
so
our
shall it
safe
be done.
arrival.
Yeah, that's enough comfort for one day. Faith is all that matters.
Prepare for battle.
Initiating construction.
It'll take them a minute to cover all that ground. That'll buy us some time.
We've arrived, and none too soon. Reporting for duty, sir.
You lads better get your plasma guns ready.
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir.
You're gonna need every single bullet you got in those things. Second that's done, we need to get this upgrade going. Ooh, yeah, they're literally sweeping across the expanse, which is actually good for us, because like I said, it buys us time.
I am on it.
Get this shit ready! Man, we are starved for power.
New called, sir. Shall I get started?
Heavy weapon teams. I'm gonna need you guys.
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir. Taking hits!
The Basilisks are expensive. You prepare rocket launchers.
I am honored that you require my skills. I am honored that you require my skills.
Start preparing basilisks.
Heavy weapons on the field.
Oh boy.
Ready and willing, sir. Nothing will get through our field fire.
You're gonna need a lasgun, son. Come on, I need the shit up and running.
I am honored that you require
Well, if
my
it makes you
skills.
feel better, Foul, the Dark Elves were intended to be America, not Canada.
Initiating construction.
And seemed to end up in more of a just not a thing category.
Best you've got. You called the some suppressive
cancel that
fire.
one. Yeah, kill that apothecary. Show him who's boss. Oh, thank God it's done. I'll have to wait till full-scale war is finished. Okay, I built that in a bad spot. I'll admit to that. Not there.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Is that the best you've got?
Basilisks are so expensive.
Is that the best you've got?
Oh man, this is getting... We're slowly getting surrounded.
Ready and willing, sir. Where do you want us, sir? We're under fire!
Just let that basilisk keep firing to his heart's content. You idiots, pull back. Or just die instantly. I guess that would do. Push them back!
Fire control. Initiate strafing run. Nothing will get
Last
through our
gun!
field fire.
Focus these things down.
We shall all get started. They will learn to fear me.
Basilisks! Fire Earthshakers! Holy mother of shit. Activate defenses! Well, this isn't going well. This is not going well at all. We may need to attack him from a different direction. Yeah, no, we lost this. We're too outnumbered. It's two completely full, up and running armies versus just us. Well, dang. I mean, he's not going to be able to take anything. I think I need to bull rush him. I think we need to kill his honor guard and then just strike at him with everything we got.
Standing ready.
I have 12 fucking generators on this map and it's still like slow as hell getting anything up and running.
Yes, sir. What are your orders? Sir, yes, sir. Nothing will get through our field of fire. We'll cover our men. Where do you want us, sir?
Prepare your guns, boys. Get Baneblade ready. Oop. Interesting. Why can't Necron stuff be teleported?
The call to battle.
Was it just designed too well or something? Only pylons can't. Okay.
We'll cover our men. What are your orders? It is my duty to serve. What are your orders?
Tell the men the cavalry's attacking. Whatever you want, ready to transport our men.
They will learn to fear me. We'll cover our men. Ready and willing, sir.
Where to ship out, lads?
By the Emperor's will, we're ready to go, sir. Eager for action, sir.
Ready to transport our men.
They will learn to fear me.
Build more generators.
Someone ready to transport our men.
You called, sir.
Alright, transporters are ready.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir. Faster,
Load up.
driver! Faster! You called, sir. Thanks for the ride. They will learn to fear me. Ah, the call to battle. I'll instruct the men immediately.
Baneblade.
We will lead by example.
Take the Russ
We will lead
and
by
this.
example.
Go get the big base.
Orders
Chimeras. We're heading here.
received and understood.
Move out.
Following orders.
Space Marines. Oh, this'll be ugly.
We will lead by example.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we're here.
We'll be off as soon as the fuel arrives.
We're on fire. Taking hit! Eager for action, sir.
Awaiting instructions.
Not too soon. We're on board. You called, sir. You called, sir. Shall I get started? Marine, where you want us, sir? Ready and willing, sir. Where you want us, sir?
Whatever you want, we'll reach.
Hey, don't bother attacking these three.
Don't shoot, you cowards. They will learn to fear me. Taking hits! The call to battle.
We'll handle it. We'll flatten anything standing in our way. Standing by. Now,
Give you a direct order.
it's of the enemy. All will be
They will learn to fear me.
Where are those damn tech priests?
Ready and willing, sir. You called, sir. We'll cover our men. Ready and willing, sir. Heavy weapons on the
Awaiting
move.
instructions.
We'll cover our men. We'll cover our men.
As soon as we receive the machine spirit. Following orders. We'll make the Emperor proud.
Turn around.
You'll find us soon. Oh, you will find us soon.
Oh my god. He's just like, nope, I'm gonna shoot what I want to shoot.
We're under fire! This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum!
Well, the good news is defending from the Space Marines is still easy. Defeating them on their own territory, on the other hand, is a little bit tough. And I've got them grossly outnumbered with my basic ground forces, but the problem is when he has an established base. God, I wish he would take more damage. And it sucks that all three of his last places are kind of just up in a row, because it makes it
I shall not fail.
it makes it a lot harder to wipe them out easily.
Spare
Let's
none
just
in
go.
your fury.
Upgrade on the way.
Do you know what you ask?
Guard my Karskins.
Follow me, and
What do you
I
orders?
promise you glory.
Prep the Chimeras.
What are your orders? Space Marines. What are your orders? This'll be ugly. If such is the Emperor's will. Ready and willing, sir. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Ready and willing, sir. Is that the best you've got?
Ready to transport our men.
You're probably gonna need 3.
Sounds easy enough.
Who summons me? You will never see me. One chance is all I
Ready to transport our men.
And 2 dead Marines.
Standing ready. Fear is not. My faith is strong. By the Emperor's will, we are here.
What do you require?
Shall I get started? Faith is all that matters. All right. We'll cover our men. Eager for action, sir. Ready and willing, sir. Taking hits! Ah, the call to shall I get started? Eager for action, sir. Shall I get started? They will learn to fear me. If such is the Emperor's will.
My mind feels a great pain.
You assholes are supposed to be attacking the capital. Or headquarters, whatever.
Regret facing us.
Grenaded.
We won't let you down, sir. Long as I wish to serve under you, sir. If such is the Emperor's will. Long as I wish to serve under you, sir. Eager for action, sir. Thanks for the ride. You called, sir. You called, sir. Thanks for the ride. The call to battle. Faster, driver, faster!
Pull me out the engine, my lord. I'll take it from here.
Do what you do best, men!
We'll leave nothing standing.
Space Marines.
I am on
This will
it.
be ugly.
The machine spirits are willing.
Is that the best you've got?
I hear the machine spirits voice that you require my skills. Of course. I am on it. I'll take care of it. Will only take me a moment.
Tell the men the
Will only
cavalry's
take
arrived.
me a moment. I hear the machine
Tell the men
spirits
the
voice.
cavalry's arrived.
We're on foot from here on. Nothing will get through our field of fire. We'll cover our men.
Pull me out the engine, my lord.
Nothing will get through our field of fire.
Ready to act.
We're on foot from here on.
Action, sir. Moving into position.
We're on here on. Not too soon.
Standing by.
I'd give my life. That's what I
pew! Alright. Let's try this again. And this time we're just gonna go right at him. Clearly trying to take over the entire map gave him too much of a... gave him too much time.
Who summons me?
Your control 1. Let's move.
Hush, say no more, my lord. Space Marines. They will wait at my shadow.
Yeah, let's go. He's already recruiting shit I don't want to deal with. Alright.
I am on it. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Oh, so fuck.
Look out! Yes, yes. Of course I'll help.
I'll take him from here. We'll be off as soon as the Imperial arrives. Sounds easy enough.
Captain Davian Fool.
Those damn tech freaks. Warm out the engine.
Burn him alive.
Present and accounted for, son.
Warm out the engine mode. Following orders. Orders
Two pull back.
and understood.
My mind bears a great pain. Call to battle.
Doing a land speed report causing some real damage. Okay, Fool's dead. Librarian next.
One strike is all I need. Reporting for duty, sir. Tell your men to stay out of my way. They will die.
Kill them all.
What are your orders?
My orders are to go claim
You
junk.
shall have your prize, sir. Yes, sir. Take the objective.
I am honored that you require my skills.
Look out! Here they come!
Easy matter for one of my skills.
Hush. Say no more, my lord. A simple task, perhaps. Objective secured. What now? One strike is all I need. Hush. Say no more, my lord. One strike is all I need. My mind fears a great pain.
Where's the headquarters? There it is. Use frags.
I am honored that you require my
Sir,
skills.
yes, sir. You shall have your prize.
It will only take me a moment.
Such is the Emperor's will. On standby, long if I wish to serve alone, sir.
Standing by. Attack!
We're under fire!
Do you read me now?
Shall I get started? We're ready to go, sir. You know the routine?
Guys, focus. Focus.
If such is the Emperor's will,
Good.
they will quake at my shadow.
Find their other base. Keep on the pressure.
It will only take me a moment.
We did it, sir.
It will only take
Working
me
hard,
a
lads. Keep working hard.
A
On your
challenge
guard,
worthy
my
of my
duty to serve.
skills.
I shall not fail.
You know what? Why don't you
And understood. Following
go
orders.
home?
Bring it on. That's the way we like it.
Whoop, focus the land speeder. Those things kind of hurt. Well, that thing's gonna die.
Annoy them with their own blood.
Psychers. Oh, never mind. And those snipers are just fucking obliterating the characters. You can tell when they shoot because there's just a huge chunk of health gone.
Death comes in shadows. Sir, yes, sir.
Good work.
Take the objective. If such is the Emperor's will.
Good work.
Objective secured. What now?
Now we push.
Yes, of course I will.
Yeah, let's get rid of this crap so they can't build any more annoying things. Good.
Hush. Say no more, my lord. Look out! Prepare yourself.
Yeah, get rid of anything that shoots.
Hush. Say no more, my lord.
Get rid of everything that creates shooting. And we'll just ignore that one.
Capturing them is easy. Holding it will be hard. Hush. Say no more, my lord. Use the frags! Use the frags! I'll never see me. Prepare yourself. It is my duty to serve.
It will only take me a moment. Initiating construction.
And the good news is, since we're winning this fight, it'll push him back to his capital. So we won't have to fight at that one map anymore. Oh good, this one will finish.
Fire control. Initiate strafing line.
Boom! Excellent. Oh no, we didn't push him back to his capital. We just pushed him back a space. Ah. Okay, this is the last time we have to do this fight. Because then we're just going to keep pushing him. I have never read... So, okay, chat, here's a question I never get to ask. But I've always wanted to. If you had to recommend a 40k book for someone who's never read a 40k book, what book would you recommend?
Spare none in your fury.
I am on it. The machine spirits are willing. Initiating construction. I hold the secrets of the machine.
If such is the Emperor's will. If such is the Emperor's will. By the Emperor, you will have it. Sir, yes, sir.
Let's do this.
Nothing will get through our field of fire. Where do you want us, sir? We'll cover
hear
our
the
men.
machine spirit's voice.
On your guard, Marines!
It will only take me a moment.
On standby.
It will be my honor.
Is that the best you've got? We will serve. Kazakan squad ready for war.
So you read me now.
We will serve.
And I've blown through all my stuff. Gaunt's Ghost. Horus Rising. I feel like the Horus Heresy series would not be the best recommendation because... oh my god, there's so many books. Like, that series is stupid. There are so many books. I wish fantasy had a single storyline in its entire existence that received that much love and attention.
Long have I wished wish to serve under
That would
you,
have been
sir.
that would have been really nice.
Long live I
What?
wish to serve under
I
you,
hate that
sir.
he defaults to fighting.
No corner. Fire control. Initiate strafing run. They will learn to fear me. To the Emperor's orders. Yes, yes. Shall I get started? Do what you do best, men! Eager for action, son.
Like the longest running fantasy series, I think, is Gotrek and Felix.
Yes, yes. Of course I'll help.
It's either Gotrek and Felix. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's Gotrek and Felix, and it's nowhere near the size of Horus
cover our
Heresy.
men. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Shall I get started?
Like, not even
Eager for
close.
action, son.
Ready to transport all men. Ready to transport all men.
Yeah, I imagine it has canonical conflicts.
Where do you want us, sir? We'll cover our men. Shall I get started? They won't leave my sights to fear me. Yes.
Well, I'm sure it does make more money than fantasy. Like, fantasy never had anything that had that much love and detail put into it.
Following orders. Orders received and
Like,
understood.
it's kind of that, it's kind of like a, what's the name for it? There's like a famous, it's not a phrase, but there's like a famous, argument, like philosophical argument about when something is like bad, because it like it's like you have two situations, and like something's, say for instance something is bad, and you would say, and like you're comparing it to something, and you say, well, like Horus Heresy, like fantasy would be just as good as would have an equivalent to Horus Heresy if Games Workshop had put the effort into fantasy that they did into Horus Heresy. But then there's that whole spiel of like, well, fantasy isn't as successful as 40K, but it's because like it primarily is probably because Games Workshop didn't focus as well on telling good fantasy arcs.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
I didn't explain that very well. It's an established thing, I just can't, I'm having trouble vocalizing it. Yeah, I guess that would be an example of circular logic.
Shall I get started if I wish to serve under you, sir?
11 or 12 years. Woof. Woof. They may be able to pull off something similar with Age of Sigmar. I really doubt it, though. I think Age of Sigmar has too much of a divide between like the old fantasy community and then people who just like for Age of Sigmar to have a book series that would be just as successful, you would need finally a new map. Age of Sigmar, you would need
Yes, of course.
you would need the fantasy base. Like, you wouldn't be able to sell a book series
Who summons me?
without at least, like, you need the old guard, you know what I mean? To, like, have a really strong, successful launch of a book. So I don't think Age of Sigmar is ever gonna even have a chance at competing with 40K book-wise. Just because, like, the fantasy community, like, so much of it, like, people who would buy those kinds of books, like, so many of them are just already, like, sworn off of Age of Sigmar. Like, it's, I mean, I have been working a fair amount to try and at least, like, get people to stop thinking of Age of Sigmar as, like, an automatic evil, and, like, man, the old fantasy community is like a lot of the old guard is still diehard angry about that whole spiel, and as long as they're angry about it, there's no way in hell you're gonna have a successful fantasy series.
So shall it be done.
They're gonna like they would have to have the old guard support, and that's just not gonna happen. Wait, what did I build? Yeah, another infantry command still up.
I am honored that you require my skill. I hear the machine initiating construction. I am on it.
Because without them, it's just not going to happen. Because the 40K community is not going to buy it. I mean, if you want to write a fantasy novel series and for it to be successful, you're going to have to appeal to the typical fantasy crowds. Because no one, like, who's going to buy it?
President accounted for, sir. It is my duty to serve. Take the objective. On your guard, Marines! Under fire!
I'll take it from here. Standing by. Attack!
I'd be really surprised if they could hook the 40K community like efficiently into the lore of the series. I don't really think that's gonna happen. I could see them like getting the 40K community into the gameplay, sure, but the lore, I don't know. It seems too much of a stretch because I mean they really like their, you know, space boys and power armor. What are my assassins? Oh, Edorn, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Justin, so in Warhammer in Games Workshop products, well, this is true for a lot of products, but in Games Workshop in particular, there's people who have been playing the game for a long time and stereotypically hate any form of change to the game are referred to as the old guard, and it's because they're the guardians of the setting. Most of the time, they're not a healthy aspect of the hobby. You know, those old guard tend to be the kind of people who like really hate when something about their setting changes, like, you know, like the death of Warhammer Fantasy, or like the people who got like super angry about like way too angry about the fact that Games Workshop is like trying to make children's novels based in the 40K and Age of Sigmar universe. Like, those are the old guard. They are people who do not like change. They want nothing to do with it. They want their setting to stay like vaguely the same. And typically you have to have been playing for like roughly a decade. Otherwise, like, you're just kind of a guy that's complaining but isn't really attached to the setting that much. But old guards tend to be a little on the toxic side of things. Not all of them, but many of them. You know, they're the kind of people that you'll meet that like will like venomously despise something about like.
I shall hurry.
They're the kind of people who, for instance, might like hate Age of Sigmar even though they've never picked up a book or played a game. Like, they don't even know how the system works, and they've never even given it a chance, but they hate it.
I shall not
like, that's those tend to be the old guard.
We're under fire! Sir, what do we do?
Oh, that's not good. This might be a race to the death then. But I know he's back here now.
Life, if that's what asked. Taking hits!
Form out the engine mode. I die for the Emperor!
I mean, maybe foul. I'll believe it when I see it. I just don't see Age of Sigmar being able to compete with something like the Horus Heresy. It's hard to imagine them telling a story that would work as well without it literally just being like a rip. Like, here's the thing. Like, I would be super, like, don't get me wrong, I'd be super impressed if they pulled it off. But, like, it's kind of a weird thing because the most worrying thing is that I hope Games Workshop doesn't try the line of logic of, like, trying to recreate the Horus Heresy, like, literally the Horus Heresy storyline, but just in a fantasy setting. I would not put that past them. Hopefully they won't do that. Man, there are a literal assload of people that want to play co-op campaign with me in Warhammer 2. Like almost an army. Strip soul on this dude. Okay, we're taking. Whoa, you're like way down here. Here, help me kill this dude. Let's disable this thing. And he's dead. So we kind of need to win this fight. Okay.
Yes, of course I'll help. I can change the tide of battle.
Pull up a little so I'm not going to stop the back. Kill the base, please! If we can kill this base, then the Space Marines are done. Age of Myth, I guess. I mean, oh god, that's so nice. We own the entire map. All that's left are these troublesome Marines. Boom, full honor guard. All right. Well, the age, the Age of Myth is something. Oh, hold on, we got movie stuff. I'll talk after all this is over.
Were well entrenched in their castellum in North Vandia when they finally faced an all-out attack. Utterly unwilling to surrender or retreat any further, the Blood Ravens prepared a mighty defense against the coming assault. Among those defending the keep were Space Marines drawn from the chapter's hallowed First Company. These were the hardened veterans of many crusades, each man ready and able to face down whole squads of enemy attackers. The Blood Ravens on the ground would be further bolstered by fresh troops arriving from the battle barge Litania Fury in orbit around the planet. Only two factors made the Blood Ravens at all assailable in their stronghold. Most critically, the fortress was unable to receive reinforcements directly from orbit. Captain Thule thus had to establish a forward base to receive drop pods and landing craft. Although well defended, this base could be taken. Secondly, the Space Marines had established their base near ancient ruins, which the Ravens claimed held relics of great importance to the chapter. Unwilling to desecrate the space by fortifying it, Thule opened the door to an enemy claiming the area and thus dealing a powerful blow to the normally unbreakable Space Marine morale. The Battle of North Vandia would be one of the bloodiest of the entire war. The enemy is at our doorstep and thinks he can push us off this world. He is already gloating. He can taste his victory. But what he fails to see is that we will make this his last meal. The Chief Librarian has ordered the purge of this world to protect our chapter's secrets. Are we to retreat with our duty unfulfilled? Are we to let a black mark stain the banner of the Blood Ravens? I say that we will not. I say our enemies will regret the day they ever decided to face us in battle. Our battle barge orbits overhead and will rain the Emperor's holy fury upon our opponents. More of our brothers will come to join the fight. But as ever, our enemy outnumbers us. Each of you must be an army in your own right. Veterans of the First Company, the finest of the entire chapter, stand with us. Let their valor guide your fire into the enemy's heart. Remember that we are Blood Ravens, brothers. We have all sworn to protect fonts of hidden knowledge. Each one of us must fall before handing this word to the enemy. The Emperor is with us. The unknown Primarch is with us. They have come for our blood, but they will drown in their own.
Alright, so before I get back to...
This misguided purge of yours must end, Captain.
By the Emperor, you will have
Segmentum
it.
Command has ordered this regiment to return Cronus to the Imperial.
Of course I'll help. By the
Withdraw
Emperor,
your space
you will
marines
have it.
before it's too late.
I have my orders as well, General.
Faith
The
is
Blood
all that
Ravens must
matters.
purge this world for the sake of the chapter and the Imperium.
It is my
We
duty
cannot
to serve.
withdraw.
We will
Your
serve.
loyalty to your chapter does you credit, Captain. But it will not stop me from carrying out my orders.
I actually really enjoy the Space Marine fights against the Imperial Guard. Like, aesthetically, it's a really interesting fight.
Objective secured. What now? Taking hits!
Sentinels. Check out these dreadnoughts.
We did it, sir.
Rest of
I
you
will
lot,
do as you ask. It will be my honor.
you're with me. Random ogre in there. Doesn't really matter if the honor guard dies. They're just kind of here to help us survive the initial
Strike at the enemy now!
rush. I mean, we'll try and keep as much of it alive as we can, but funny enough, the Sentinels are probably the most important part. Yeah, Ahmad, feel free to let us know about the exploit. Like, I love knowing stuff like that. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to beat this map naturally, but I would love to know it for, like, academic reasons.
I will do as
Ow,
you ask.
ow, 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 ow.
A true servant never yields to doubt.
A little dicey. I don't think they can get through the Hellhound and the Assassin. You know what? Let's get builders out first. Oh, we have two Assassins.
My shadow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Assassins got this.
Yes.
Love my Vindicator Assassins. Pew pew, motherfucker. Good job. We survived, and that's all that matters. Just gotta get through that initial engagement.
I am on it.
Get to work on repairs.
I am honored that you require my skills. Initiating construction. Initiating construction.
Boo!
Secrets of the machine.
It's okay though. You don't. I really don't believe you need them that badly on this map. This map's one of the easier capitals in my opinion, because once you claim this, like, and you're able to order your own, or is it the here or here? I think it's here. But when you're able to order your own, like, orbital bombardments, this map gets, like, stupid easy.
Present and accounted for, sir. What are your orders?
Standing ready.
I want y'all to just throw
what you ask. It will only take me.
Alright, finish with those repairs. Get to work on this sentinel.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Bypass invuln saves. It sounds terrifying.
I am on it.
We're under fire.
Oh, Ahmad, that's actually really funny.
I'll take it from here.
As you wish, so shall it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I like the. I'm very fond of like the big final. Okay, that's getting really annoying. It's level 2 yet. I would really like my counter bombardment stuff. Thank you.
A challenge worthy of my skill, but you require my skills.
Reinforcements have arrived. To battle, Blood Ravens.
For the Emperor!
What was I doing? Oh, now I remember.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Another infantry command.
I am honored that you require my skills.
Where's my other sentinel? Oh, there he is. I was like, did he run off and die?
Taking hits.
They like to do that sometimes.
I am honored that you require my skills.
We're gonna make at least one more of these. We'll put it probably around here. Because at this point, as long as he doesn't get rush us with a massive army, we should be able to just kill anything that runs at us with the assassins. They are very good for dealing with things like Space Marines. It's gonna be annoying. I think he's just gonna keep shooting at this until I can counter battery.
I am on it.
Any of these need repairs?
I will ease the machine's pain.
Did he? Oh, he moved further down. That's not nice. But it's okay, because Daddy Basilisk is coming. And Daddy Basilisk is going to make everything better. Oh, if he rolls a 6 to win. Eh. That's alright, I guess. Need to go to my hobby store tomorrow to return my starter set. Because I bought a starter set for the Malignants in Age of Sigmar, thinking that it was the starter set for the Nighthaunt, but it turns out its big model, which is the Mortis engine, is not a Nighthaunt model for reasons. So I wasted money.
Blood Ravens will not fall to one.
So I'm going to take it back and trade it out for something
as you wish,
more accurate.
So shall it be done.
Go ahead and grab this, so I can do big explodey stuff.
Someone go for a shaker.
Incoming.
The call to battle.
I am on it. I will ease the machine. As you wish, so shall it be done.
Standing by.
No, don't nail it. God damn, man. You are just determined to make me not happy. Guard, hide in that. Activate the lasers. Zap.
It is my duty to serve.
Jump.
I am on it. I'll take
Excellent.
care of it.
Taking hits.
So we can upgrade.
The call to battle.
Cut off their reinforcements. Okay. Is this the... I think this is also the orbital relay. No, this is the reinforcements. This is the relay, I guess? I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Yes, of course I'll help.
Oh no, scouts. Deleted.
By the Emperor, you will have it.
Let's put y'all in this stance so you don't get aggressive and get yourselves killed. Alright, last thing I need is to upgrade this to level 2. Wait until the next volley. Okay then. Just fucking died. Alright. 'Twas nice knowing you. Good night, Justin. Thanks for coming by, man. Happy 4th. This one. Get that second requisition flag.
I hold the secrets of the machine.
They will quake at my shadow.
Well, that'll do it. And then we can grab full-scale warfare. Full-scale war. Because what good is a war if you're not going full-scale? Alright, I already know you guys are going to be my control. Probably 5.
Awaiting instructions. I'll take it from here, standing by.
Oh, did we clear it out? No.
Pull me on the engine mode.
What the hell was he shooting? Oh, shooting him.
It will only take me a moment. As you wish, so shall it be done. As you wish, so shall it be done.
Where's our fire support?
That's some lovely battery fire we got going.
Initiating construction.
I love when those big guns hit and the guy standing there just gets like absolutely deleted. That is so funny to me.
I am on it, of course.
Give me another tactical control back here.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Let's start hiring our big boy units. Power's getting a little slow.
I am on it. An easy matter for one of my skills.
I think if I get sight on it, it makes it easier to hit.
Taking hits!
Sentinels, can y'all just run out and squish this thing after we kill those incoming Space Marines?
They won't know what hit them.
On standby. You called, sir.
I am on it.
Where the hell are you going?
Spirits are with me. The machine
You're being aggressive like a dummy.
Long I wish to serve under you, sir.
I am honored that you require my skills.
Alright, we're nearly there. So give us all the morale we're gonna need.
I'll take it from here. Following orders.
Okay, I want you two to go kill that whirlwind. Like, apparently taking the most idiotic path possible.
Following orders.
We're under fire!
The pathing in this game is pretty bad. I will say that.
Quick and fast.
Oh my god, more Space Marines.
Orders received and understood.
Shall I get started?
I'll take it from here. Warming up the engine mode. I die for the Emperor!
Goodbye. Good job.
We'll be off as soon as the fuel arrives.
You shall not pass.
Alright, Gandalf.
I am on it.
Standing by.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Alright,
We're on eager for action, sir.
we're ready.
Yes, sir.
Load up your guns, boys. Just about go time.
Eager for action, sir.
Billy Skulls. What is that dude shooting at? He's like shooting way over here. Maybe he's just auto-firing.
Standing by.
I am on it. Of course.
Alright, now we need a relic to
Weapons on the
progress.
field. Ready and willing, sir. Setting up. Let me inspire our men.
I was gonna say, for you guys.
We're under fire.
These weapon teams are really expensive, but they're really good, so. Eh. What can you do?
Let me preach his name. Heavy weapons on the field. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Let me preach his name.
I'd like to have 4 of these.
You have chosen wisely.
I think all my other command squad units died horrible deaths, so I guess just going to random
I am
unit.
but a humble servant.
Yeah, the autocannons are pretty fantastic.
Assassin here.
Yes, they are also incredibly good against Space Marines. 'Cause unfortunately for the Space Marines, they don't really have any heavy vehicles. Like, they have, like, 1, and it's not even that great. So, like, the autocannons can just delete everything. It's fantastic.
Where's our fire support?
Fear ensures loyalty.
Put y'all up.
Where do you need me? What is your wish?
Cool command groups. Because they're free, so there's no reason not to.
What would you have? Reporting for duty, sir. Without question. We'll cover our
Fear
men.
ensures loyalty. Where do you need me? What is your wish?
You know what? Before we start upgrading you
Where
guys,
is his
let's get
will
all our
needed?
units out here. We need 1 more.
Taking hits.
Fear ensures loyalty. Where do you need me?
50, 60.
By the Emperor, it will be done.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Fear me, but follow!
Present and accounted for.
You requested a psycho, my lord. What do you require?
Alright, and the other 2 psychers are going to be kept at home. but they're going to be used for defense. I like our assassin squad.
Yes, yes, of course I'll help.
We can handle anything you throw at us.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the tanks. Those are kind of important.
You requested a psycho, my lord. I already know what you want.
The Psychers always sound so happy, but aren't like the Psychers in the Imperium like incredibly tortured individuals?
By the Emperor,
like, despite the fact they serve in the army, aren't they like terribly abused? How good are the assassins? They're pretty amazing. They hit really hard, especially if you activate their active.
Yes, yes, of course I'll help.
Assassination scope, because it doubles their range, their sight, and it doubles their damage, and their damage percentage is really high. The only bad thing about them is that they're only good against infantry, but they're also fairly good against heavy infantry, like characters.
I already know what you want.
All right. You two are just going to live in here until I need you for something.
Victory is assured.
Do you know what you ask?
These repairs may require some time.
It's like a lot of wizards in the Warhammer world don't get a great deal, but like battle wizards get like a fucking amazing deal compared to Psychers.
Thank you, Mr. Spirit, for our safe arrival.
Some repairs. Okay.
We can handle anything you throw at us.
Okay. So let's get the new Group 1 together.
Long as I wish to serve under you, sir. They will learn to fear me. They're called to
Do you
battle.
know what you ask?
Everything I want Group 1.
Where is his will needed? What is your wish?
Do you need me now?
Yep. You're Group 1.
Victory.
Group 2 is Sentinels.
Where do you want us, sir?
3 is going to be heavy weapon
Get through our
teams.
field of fire. Ready and willing, sir. Strike true. Ready and willing, sir. We'll cover our
Group
men.
4 can be Rust Tanks.
Standing by.
5 is Basilisks. And that's everybody. Until we get our hands on a relic. But we're going to take out that orbital cannon first thing first. Alright.
We'll cover
Basilisk. Give me a volley on this thing. I don't want it shooting at us when we come up over that hill.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
Rest of you,
Anoint them with their own blood. Where do you want us, sir?
Backbone of the guard.
Move.
Ready to serve.
that might push him out of the way. Okay, good.
You have chosen wisely.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
Standing by. Form me at the edge of it.
Sentinels, y'all kind of hug the back. Basilisk, let's move up. So it begins. You have a priest, go ahead and activate it.
Ready to fire.
Well, one of my dudes is...
Long have I
select
wished
you,
to serve
group
under
1.
you, sir. Where do you want us, sir?
And one of my backpack dudes is in that
Long
mess.
have I wish to serve under you, sir.
Where's that other whirlwind? Normally when they're shooting at you, you can see them. Oh, that might have been friendly fire.
Ready and willing, sir.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Go around. These orbital bombardments last for like 50 years, I swear to God.
They're called to battle.
Still going. You done? Nope. Now it's done. Okay, yeah, it's coming from here. We're going this way.
Ready and willing, sir. Where do you want us?
Backpacks up here. Basilisk up here. Holy mother of flamethrowers. Up here.
Big guns ready to fire. Setting up. Where do you want us, sir? We'll cover our men.
The gun's up.
Where do you want us, sir? Long as I wish to serve.
Russ, Sentinels, you're with me. Wow, we are going to take a fuckload of damage on this attack.
Hold the relay station. We must keep in touch with the litany of fury.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, that group's a little dangerous. Hey, Basilisk, can we get some cover fire here? Of course. Alright, focus your fire, lads. Time to quit goofing around.
We lost because you were on weak. Victory is assured.
Ready to fire.
The call to battle. Look out! Anoint them with their own blood.
Strafing run.
The Emperor has returned. I alone must pay for this defeat.
Sweet mother.
Where is his will needed? No, the true sire, the true Emperor.
Long as I wish to serve under you, sir.
Awaiting instructions. Damn tech freaks.
Give us another volley.
Shadowless sky!
They will learn to fear me.
Such a rude fucking place.
My devotion is assured. Let me inspire your soul.
We're under fire.
We have so few people left.
With pleasure, sir. I demand satisfaction. Big guns ready to fire.
Oh god. Fucking land speeders. Volley!
Yes, of course I will. Is that the best?
Everything's dead.
Following orders. All guns, keep firing until they come.
Feel the power of the Emperor's mailed fist.
I'd really rather not.
As soon as we receive the machine's spirit,
I hear
the guard, ready to serve.
Okay, we've cleared out this area.
Let me inspire.
It only cost, you know, our entire army plus.
My devotion
We
is
survived,
assured.
Dear lord.
Long as I wish to serve under you, sir.
Yeah, you wish you could get through my autocannons. Scum.
We'll get through our big
Ready to win a war, sir.
Just mow the shit down. Where are all my builders? I have a job for them.
The enemy is feeding coordinates to the battle barge. Prepare for incoming orbital fire.
Yeah, I would prepare for that if I were you. Now about those reinforcements.
We are the angels of death and shall deliver it unto you.
Yeah, you say that. I think the librarians are treated better. I think.
Standing by.
Hellhound, I'm okay with you staying behind. That's okay. Prepare a new wave of commanders and send them immediately here. Oh lord, what a massacre.
We're under fire.
It only cost us everything, but I like to think it was worth it.
assassin here.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment.
Help.
A challenge worthy of my skill. But you require my skills.
Really wish this thing had a cooldown bar instead of just sort of like existing.
Let me bring Look out! Here they come!
Is there like a base in here?
Standing by.
That don't look like it.
Fire!
Fire! Good work,
As you wish,
gentlemen.
so shall it
Let
be
me
done.
preach his name!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Get infantry command up and running.
Initiating construction.
Warm me at the edge, my lord. None of the strolls through the countryside.
They will learn to fear me.
Look out! Here they come!
Oh, they're pursuing people. That's very rude.
Let me preach
Standing
his
by. Give us
name!
a second to get started. Shadowless sky!
Another round ought to do it.
Shadowless sky!
You requested a psycho, my lord.
Give them another volley. Did they all make it? No, so far everybody's made it.
Fear ensures loyalty.
Oh good, we cut off his reinforcements.
It will only take me a moment.
Gotta get mechanized command up and running.
Initiating construction.
This puppy's gonna be well defended.
Fear ensures loyalty. Where do you need me?
Well, black ships are what ferry the Psychers to be sacrificed to the Golden Throne, right? Is that correct?
Fueled and ready to go. Give us a second to get started.
I'm gonna need another big base because I want to be able to see
Fear
for all these
ensures
volleys that I'm
loyalty.
firing.
Where do you need me?
Where's our
Something
fire
there.
support?
Standing by. Warm me at the edge, my lord. Shadowless sky!
Yeah, they got it.
By the Emperor, it will be done.
Everybody make it? Looking that way. That could become a problem if left alone for too long. Oh, those two Psychers should be...
Look out! Here they come!
That's... Oh, whatever, stay there.
Let us be on our way!
I am on it.
Alright,
As you wish, so shall it be done.
then let's get one more of these.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Those damn
Where's our fire support?
Are all the heavy weapons still firing? Yes, they are. Impressive. Very impressive, actually. Yeah, let's play all on this side. You got another volley ready?
Present and accounted for, sir.
Astra Telepathica. I'm assuming they're a different branch.
My devotion is assured.
Like they're their own thing.
You have chosen wisely. Reporting for duty, devotion is assured. By the Emperor, you will have it. Present and accounted for, sir. What would you have me do? What is your wish? You have the honor of
Where is his will
now.
needed?
Present and accounted for, sir.
Oh, already out of requisition.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Where is his will needed?
Is that the best you've got? It is my duty to serve.
Reporting for duty, sir.
By the Emperor,
What are
it
your
will
orders?
be done.
Where's our fire support?
A lot of strategic points degrading. Alright. The next stop is the Relic.
Eager for action, sir.
Which, now that I think about it, it probably would have been better to recruit at the main base, but whatever, we're already here.
They will learn to fear me. They will learn to fear me.
Our command squad just got fucking, like, massacred. Wait. Keep raining hell. All this stuff is still up and running, which is good. Put those two guys in here so they'll defend themselves. Okay.
I am on it.
All this is repaired. These are setting up to
Is
be
that
able,
the best you've got?
be able to
Tactical and
summon-
assault squads, resume the attack. I wish to serve under you,
Actually,
sir.
we should probably finish out wiping. We should probably finish wiping out this joint.
Nothing will get through our field. They will learn to fear me.
Victory!
Yeah, I could just like
is
the orbital
assured.
relays take care of it, but I should probably. Yeah, we should clear it out.
Big guns ready to fire.
As unfun as that can be. Okay, y'all are now command 2.
It's bloody serious started.
We're under fire. The call to battle.
Where is his will
Let
needed?
me inspire our men. Is that the best you've got? Long have I wished to serve
By
under
the
you, sir.
Emperor, it will be done.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
Terminators.
The enemy is trying to cut off our reinforcements. Drive them back.
Kinda already did, bro. Everybody charge. Just come out this way. Good lord. Ogrins, y'all can keep fighting. Okay, now attack. Coming through as an organized attack force. Much better.
Initiate strafing run. Smart. They will learn to fear me.
Will you win the war, sir? Sounded like a stroll through the countryside.
As you wish.
Alright,
so
load
shall
up.
it be done.
We got work to do.
What do you require?
Psychers, fall back to safer ground.
Driver, let us get on our way.
Haha, suckers. Put one in here. Put one in here. I'll deal with the rest of this garbage in a minute.
Awaiting instructions.
The call to battle.
Warm me on the engine.
Alright, this area is cleared out. Turn. I
Long
keep
have I
fucking
wished to
forgetting
serve
about that.
under you, sir.
Awaiting
I'm
instructions.
gonna write down a note about that, actually. Okay. I'll be sure to.
The call to battle.
You have chosen wisely.
Yeah, let's go out the safe way. Your stealth, so I don't really care which way you go.
Yes, yes. Of course I'll help.
You want to pick off this unit? That would be swell. One shot. Beautiful. And you missed.
They will learn
That's great.
to fear me.
It's great seeing Space Marines die in a single hit.
Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe arrival. Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe arrival. Only take
Okay,
me a
get
moment.
this fucking side of our base under control.
A challenge worthy of my skill. As you wish, so shall it be done. I shall hurry. I'll take
You know, just get to work on this. You give me sight on this relic so I can bombard the fuck out of it.
Standing by.
Alright, we're heading down to
Death to the Emperor's enemies. Is that the best you've got?
Ugh. 3 land speeders.
Following orders.
Hey, let's make a detour, Russes. I don't like these things. They like mow down my infantry like they're not even there.
Understood. That's right.
And kill machine spirit for our safety.
Get some. Okay, where are those land speeders? We're gonna take care of these.
We'll be off as soon as the fuel arrives.
Is that the best you've got?
All guns, keep firing, darling.
These things like fucking destroy infantry.
The call to back.
Alright, let's invade this.
Backbone of the
Where do you
guard,
want us,
ready to
sir?
serve. Awaiting
Surprised all this shit's still alive. Impressive.
I am on it.
I'll repair this. You know what? Leave that
As
a
you
heavy
wish,
bolter for now.
so shall it be done. I am on it.
You come up here for
I
repairs.
shall hurry.
The call to back.
Ogrin. I'm invincible for me. Focus your fire. Get rid of the heavy bolters. They are the devil.
You have chosen wisely.
Ready to win the war, sir. Understood. That's right.
We'll get through our field
Alright.
fire.
Let's uproot.
Where do you want us, sir? We'll cover our men.
As you
You
wish,
do
so
some
shall
more
it be
quick
done.
repairs.
Where do you want us,
Is that a
sir?
bastard?
We're gonna head in here.
It's on the move.
I am on
Work.
it.
Good.
I will ease the machine's pain.
You assholes going.
My scars prove
They're like,
my
we're gonna take the
word.
longest path possible.
What is your wish?
That sounds like a righteous good time. Dingleberries. You, give me sight beyond sight! There's like a base here.
We did it, sir.
Yeah.
They
Alright.
will learn to
Check how
fear
you're all
me.
doing health-wise. Okay. Fairly good.
We'll cover our men.
Okay, these basilisks are repaired. Excellent. Scoot on up here.
Following orders.
I am on it.
You're with me.
The machine spirits are with
These
me.
guys need a few little repairs. God, hurry up. I see a turret. And that's good enough
Taking
for
hits!
me. See ya. Who's that priest? Oh, there it is. Slow as fuck. Alright, let's
Long
march
live I
out
wish to
and
serve under you,
claim,
sir.
claim this field.
Death to the Emperor's
Awaiting
enemies.
instructions.
Y'all hold.
Where do you want us, sir?
You
Heavy
guys
weapons on the move. Moving to new
move
firing
up
position.
here.
Backbone of the
Ooh, that's
guard, ready to
interesting.
serve. Warming up the engine, my lord.
I am honored that you require my skill.
I don't know if this is a really good scouting spot.
Devotion is assured.
Use the frags! What would you have me do? What would you have me do? Glory to the Emperor! What would you have me do? Long live I wish to serve under you, sir.
Okay, let's regroup.
We've faced worse.
Awaiting instructions.
Taking hits! We'll cover our men.
I want y'all up here. Basilisk.
As soon as we beseech the machine's spirit,
I'll become up.
thank the Emperor.
They will learn to fear this day.
Goodbye. Flamers are bad. Okay.
They shall regret facing us.
Give me some more sight up here.
Fueled and ready
Basilisk. Give me a volley on these. Oh. I got.
They will learn to fear. Let me inspire our men.
standing by.
Hold on a second. The Basilisk will have more rounds in a moment.
He will pay for their arrogance.
Hey.
Main gun ready. Fire!
Take care of it. I need another scan. There must be something up here protecting this crap. That is holding still enough for me to hit with an orbital bombardment.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
Do you know what you ask?
Where the hell are these guys coming from?
Chosen wisely.
Okay, servitors. This thing's still
Awaiting
up.
instructions.
Long have I
Alright,
wished to serve
go ahead and
under you,
invade
sir.
them.
Big guns ready to fire. Moving to new
I want
fire.
y'all right about.
Where's our fire support?
Basilisk. We're gonna move up to where these guys are gonna drop.
Ready and willing, sir. Ready and willing, sir. Ready to fight. We'll get in. We'll cover our men. Enemies are near the Chapel Brothers. Close ranks and attack.
Make it rain.
Instructions.
Oh, tab. Oh! That's neat. I think all this junk's cleared out. Ramble about some lore? It's something I want to ramble about. I'm immortal. Make it rain fire on top of them. They're immortal. They'll be fine. I'll pull back to the tab. Okay, I think the immortality wore off at a really inopportune moment.
What would you have me do? Rise up and strike them down!
I find it funny that these guys can get like the blessing of the Emperor to make them immortal, despite the fact they're fighting Space Marines. But like the Space Marines are also getting blessings. It's all very scandalous. Give me a volley in the back of this base. Just pull back. Your priest died.
Inspire our men!
Standing by.
Earth Shakers. There. Problem solved. Sort of.
Where's our fire support?
Okay, there has to be, like, a base here producing troops or some nonsense. Ah! Now it's all revealed. Hey, Space Marines, I found the enemy. You should totally shoot your battle barge down on them.
They will learn to fear me.
Take this.
It will only
Oh, yeah,
take me
you're here.
a moment.
Good shot, battle barge.
Objective secured. What now?
Inspire our men! You tread in places for which you are unprepared, General.
I am quite comfortable in the chapel of the God Emperor, Captain. But perhaps you are not.
I serve the Emperor in all things.
Then withdraw for his sake. There's been too much Imperial blood spilled already.
The Blood Ravens will not retreat, General.
So be it then.
Man, this is like the first time we've gotten some good back and forth.
I will ease the machines.
Fucking Imperial Guard General just BAM! You just slapped him back. That was great. Good comeback, bro. That was awesome.
As you wish, so shall it be done. As you wish, so shall it be done.
I appreciate snappy comebacks.
Is that the best you've got?
Especially to a dude that's supposed to be your bro. Alright, we'll summon Baneblade up here, I guess. Actually, no, we'll summon him from here. That's fine. And we'll tell him to go here.
Standing by.
Basilisks. Let's make our way down this way.
Following orders.
I want us in range of this silliness. We're gonna make those Space Marines have a bad day.
Give us a second to get started.
Oh yeah. Y'all are a little bit isolated.
We'll cover our men.
Up, 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 up.
Nothing will get through our field of fire. We'll cover our men. We'll get there as fast as we can.
The Basilisk.
Moving to new firing position. Position confirmed. Look out! Here they come!
As we besiege the machines.
Oh, fuck, run faster!
Where do you want us?
I mean, I know it's just a scout, but...
Relocating. Ready and willing, sir.
Yeah, nope, nope, that's good. Stop moving.
Ready and willing, sir. We'll cover our men. Big ready to fire. Relocate.
Where are you going?
Nothing will get through our field of fire. Ready and willing, sir.
Oh,
Nothing standing.
Hey, Baneblade, could you clear out the base before you come down? Thanks. Oh, you didn't quite get all those chaos scum. Better hit it with another volley just to be safe.
Let me preach his name.
Oh, yeah, I think you'll get him this time. Good shot, guys.
Is that the best you've got?
I hear the machine spirit's voice.
My devotion is assured.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Oh, good job, Baneblade. Thank you.
Failure is
Come
the
meet
weakness
us
of the enemy.
here.
Will you not find us lacking, son?
They will learn to fear me.
Alright, it's time for the final push.
Support. I will My devotion is assured.
I am on it.
Where are those damn tech priests? Shadow their sky!
He's just, like, casually evaporating people. Do you have any other garbage up here? Or is it literally just that?
We're under fire!
I think it was just that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, boy. Well, you're dead.
Thank the Emperor.
Good job, dingus. I was hoping y'all would take the long way around, but, you know, whatever, I guess.
Shadow their sky!
Alright, Basilisk is ready. Or, Baneblade, sorry. It's time.
Death to the Emperor's enemy.
Nothing will get through our field of fire.
Damn tech priests.
Charge! I'll keep working on this job.
It will only take me a moment.
And you will prepare reinforcements.
Initiating construction.
Eyes at the western gate. Hold fast, brothers! Here they come! They will learn to fear me.
Awaiting instructions.
You surrendered while you had the chance, space dorks.
Whatever you want, we'll win.
Inspire our men! They will learn to fear me. Where's our father? I shall regret facing us.
That's right, everybody charge. Give me a better view of base, please. Nice, good shot. You lads, uproot.
Sir. We'll cover our men. Big guns, ready to fire. Where do you want us, sir? They will learn to fear.
That's one part of the base cleared out.
Where do you want us, sir?
Whatever you want, we're ready to win the war.
Long I wish to serve you, sir. Hey, is the blade?
Wow, this unit got like fucking deleted.
You wait at my shadow.
Standing by.
Big guns, ready to fire.
Oh, that's why. Holy shit, heavy bolters. Oh, Bane Blades. Oh good, you're in range. Fucking... Or, you're not Bane Blade. You're whatever. Fucking melt this shit.
For the Emperor!
I'm for the Emperor, bro. And the Commissar is dead. Great.
Surrender now, Captain. Your Space Marines are beaten. You only delay the inevitable.
It is not in my nature to disregard the orders of my superiors, General.
Then for pity's sake, obey me when I order you to stand down.
You have no authority over the Blood Ravens, General. We answer to our chapter and to our Emperor alone.
Man, these two have great banter. Strafing run. Kill the landscape, please. Cool. You're in my way.
What is your wish?
There it is. The end of all things.
Whatever you want, we'll win. All guns on my mark.
It's Hostelary Antius. Oh, okay, I thought that was like his actual name. I was like, oh wow, this guy's got a name.
Where do you want us, sir? Ready to fire. Where do you want us, sir?
Alright, summon their own weaponry down upon them. It's only fitting. Take it down! Earthshakers! There we go. Victory! We did it! Whoa! And the game stopped. Okay, there we go.
We cannot fail.
The gene seed must be preserved. Get Captain Fuel to the Thunderhawk. Understood. Join them, Brother Apothecary. We will cover your escape. And you, We cannot allow the enemy to claim our relics. This area must be cleansed with orbital fire. The chapter will honor you, brother. There is no honor to be had in defeat. But someone must deliver the targeting beacon. Orbital control. Lock onto this beacon and fire. Full power.
The clash between Governor Militant Alexander and the Blood Raven Captain Thule could only end in blood. Both had explicit orders, and both were convinced they acted with the Emperor's blessing. Only when the Liberators had driven into North Vandia and leveled the Space Marines' Castellum Incorruptus did the Blood Ravens cease their purge of the planet and withdraw. Although orbital salvos from the Blood Ravens battle barge leveled much of the remains of the base, Governor Alexander directed his men to conduct a careful search for any records the Space Marines might have left behind. Their search was not in vain, and Alexander uncovered records linking the chapter to past visits to the planet, as well as disturbing contradictions in the chapter's history. It seems likely that these discoveries led directly to the Inquisition's probe of the chapter soon thereafter.
Alright, it's time for the final movie.
With the last alien bastion broken, Governor Militant Alexander stood as the uncontested ruler of Cronus, and a hero to his men. Even faced with the opposition of the Blood Ravens, the governor carried out his orders and received his rewards. Indeed, Segmentum Command ordered the Liberators to remain on Cronus during a pacification period, and then to ship out to the next conflict zone. Governor Alexander would remain behind to rule in the God Emperor's name. Large numbers of tech priests arrived on Cronus to oversee a massive campaign of public works, bringing with them the huge resources needed. In return, they gained permission to resume study of the Hellstorm cannon in Victory Bay, hoping to return it to the Emperor's service. As for the Liberators, Governor Alexander promoted Captain Vash to Colonel and placed him in command. With the regiment still loyal to him, a planet at his command, and the tech priests of Mars in his debt, Lucas Alexander had begun his rise as a power to be reckoned with in this sector of the galaxy.
I really like the post-credits in this game. Like, they make you really feel like you accomplished something. I really wish Total War Warhammer had something like that. Like, alright, so we did it! Woo. It didn't take us for fucking ever. That's nice. It only took us about 3 hours. So, that's it. We have finished the Imperial Guard campaign. So, tomorrow morning, assuming I can get up in time, or whenever I start streaming tomorrow, we'll be beginning the Necron campaign. But, yeah. Glad we were able to get through it in one piece. Talk about the Harlequins? John, I don't know anything about the Harlequins. Relic did do a good job. Like, they made a super fun, compelling game. And it might not be 100% lore accurate, but like in its own bubble, it's a really well-designed universe that's super fun. Yeah, I think a very significant amount of people who are my age, so like in their late 20s, early to late 20s, were introduced to, or sorry, late 20s, early 30s would probably be better considering this game came out. but probably were introduced to 40k through this game if they didn't play tabletop. I mean, this is probably the most popular 40k game that was ever released for video games. Dawn of War did, like, stupidly well. I mean, it was one of the most impactful games of its little era. Oh, Lord. Well, so that's it for this. If y'all have got any questions or whatever, we can hang out. Excuse me for just a minute. And then they messed it up with Dawn of War 3. Well, yeah, but, you know, it wasn't really the same like, Relic... The Relic that made Dawn of War 3 was not the same Relic that made this. You know, that was the Relic that got bought out by, what, Microsoft? I forget who it was. You know, and it made a unfortunate impact. This game would be a fucking nightmare if you had to take over 3 planets. Yeah, EA bought Relic. I mean, that sounds about right. Whenever EA buys a company, they usually end up releasing a game under a really famous IP for that company, and it's a completely different game, and it sucks, and, like, nobody plays it or likes it, and it does really poorly. And the game crashed. Fuck. Well, I mean, that's good timing. Yeah, Dawn of War 1 Remastered would be insanely profitable. Insanely profitable. It would do super well, to say the least. Which guard regiment is the best? I don't know. You have to ask Val. I know so little about 40k, it's not even funny. I mean, keep in mind, I know a fuckload about fantasy, but my memory is, like, shaky enough that I have to, like, constantly reread stuff and check things. 40k, I don't even know enough to, like, know where to look. I honestly think that was probably the hardest campaign. The only campaign I can imagine being harder than the Imperial Guard is maybe the Eldar, but the Eldar have some pretty nice tricks when you're playing as them. Like, being able to make your whole base go invisible is really nice for avoiding those early game ganks. Dawn of War 2 Remastered wouldn't be too bad, but at least, I mean, Dawn of War 2 looks good still, and plays perfectly good still. Dawn of War 1, like, it shows and is feeling its age. Like, there's a lot of, like, little minor issues with it. Yeah, Acadians are pretty famous. That's true. Well, alright, guys. I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Are there any lizardmen as a secondary race in the Tau Empire? Probably. I mean, that's almost what the Kroot are. But in any event, that's going to be it for this evening. We'll be back tomorrow morning with tomorrow at some point, hopefully in the morning, with the Necrons. So I hope to see some of you guys then. Yeah, more stuff to come soon, and that'll be our 3rd race out of 7. So we're almost halfway done with this game. In any event, I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming by this evening. I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July, if you're, of course, celebrating it. And if not, well, I hope you at least had a wonderful Wednesday. And I will see you guys soon. Good night.